We have some new developments about that Malaysian Airlines plane that vanished 2 years ago. We've learned debris from a Boeing 777 has been found along the coast of Mozambique in Africa. It could be from MH370. Kris Van Cleave is with us now from Washington. So what is this piece? Have they identified it?
Well, yeah, what we're hearing from U.S. sources familiar and close to the MH370 investigation, that this piece that was found does belong to a Boeing 777, and it was described to us as a fixed leading edge of the right-hand stabilizer. This right-hand stabilizer is basically the little wing-like things that are on the tail end of the airplane. And what we're hearing from Mark Rosenker, former NTSB chairman, is his belief is that it's likely a plane couldn't fly without that particular piece. Now, this piece that was recovered, again, is from a Boeing 777. It is on its way to Malaysia now. When we're talking about a stabilizer, a horizontal stabilizer, it's this tail section here that looks like a little bit of a wing that is just below the tail on the back of the airplane. It'd be the right leading edge of that that was recovered. And if you take this piece off, the plane would not be stable enough to continue flight. So that's a very telling piece, and it was found in the same general vicinity as Reunion Island, where that piece that was definitively linked to MH370 was recovered. This plane piece, again, is from a Boeing 777. There is only one Boeing 777 that is unaccounted for. However, officially, this piece has not been tied to MH370, so read between the lines there a little bit with what we're saying. But that piece is on its way to Malaysia now because it was a Malaysian airliner that is missing. They are lead in this investigation. We have also heard from the Australian equivalent of the National Transportation Safety Board. They tell us that they have been advised an object was found off the coast of Mozambique, confirming what we're hearing from the U.S. sources, that this piece was recovered. We're hearing that it was found a few days ago, that it has been photographed and looked at by investigators here in the U.S. and elsewhere. And that's what led them to link it to a Boeing 777.
And Malaysian Airlines is saying it's speculative and too early to comment there. But basically what you're saying is because that part is necessary for flight, there's no way it could have fallen off another Boeing 777 and for the plane to have still been able to fly through the air. And since there's no other plane of that model that's missing, it certainly seems like this will be a piece that is linked to the Boeing 777, the Malaysia Flight 370 that went missing almost exactly 2 years ago. We don't know that officially, and we need to make that clear, but the part was found in the same general area as another piece that was definitively linked to Malaysia 370, and it is a part of an aircraft that if a plane lost in flight, the plane likely wouldn't be able to continue flight. So we would have heard about a 777 losing this piece, presumably. So there are a lot of evidence here that makes it look like, at least circumstantially, that this is a piece of that missing Malaysian airliner that disappeared almost exactly 2 years ago. Kris Van Cleave in Washington, thanks.
Sure thing.